Figured I'd do a different spot fishing today, so I had to mess with my volume for a minute. I don't turn off my phone alarms. You guys will hear everything. How you doing, Rhythm? I gotta bait my hook. I put a worm on the hook. I have that gopher gut sound stuck in my mind that we used to say at camp as a kid. Oh, thank you. I know what I mean. You gotta tighten the screws on the front. Yeah, it is pretty. I was trying to get a better spot of the falls. Actually, hang on. Maybe if I do this. I just don't want to fall in the water. I'm actually sitting in a spot. You can see the water right behind me when there's a lot more water coming down. This is all filled in. Normally I'm sitting in a spot which would be water. But the water's low today. I'm going to put my screwdriver on here. Where is this screwdriver? There it is. My pole because it came apart last time it was here. Okay. I think you guys can see the falls a little bit. Water is so clear today. I hope it does, but who knows? Even if it doesn't, I'm just happy fishing, you know? This is my favorite thing to do, and it took me a while to discover that. I know since I've been going fishing, I get mad a lot less often. I haven't caught anything yet. I just basically sat down here. Good morning, Scott. How you doing? I was gonna go to the other side where I normally fish, and there's a bunch of people like on little rafts and stuff out there, so I didn't want to disturb them. And there's little kids around. I hate casting when there's little kids that constantly like come up. I'm always afraid I'm gonna like they're gonna walk in the whoop. Oh, I almost had one. That's what I get for not paying attention. It'll come back. Anyway, I didn't want him to step on a hook or anything. Plus, it's like they'll stand right behind you when you're trying to cast. Just what I need. I don't need to be piercing kids' lips. I'm not certified. See the sunny. I'm hoping to catch a trout today because I'm in a lot deeper spot right here. But we'll see. I see a lot of sunnies out there though. Do I have a tongue piercing? I used to. I don't anymore. Anything by those rockland? Just a bunch of bushes and berries. You might hear a lot of birds behind me. There's like a housing tract, like about 200 feet behind me. You can just tell those trout up in that street. Oh yeah, definitely. I've caught 2 trout the whole time I've been fishing. Last time I came here to like this side, I caught 14 fish. So it is humid this morning. I'm a little worried about the skeeters coming out, but I'm hoping if they do, I'm gonna have to put on my flannel and then I'll sweat my butt off. But hopefully they don't come out too early. So letting me over about the long problem was finished. And yeah, that's a good idea. I've never even thought of that. Hey Stan, how you doing? I'm doing well. How about you? Anything fun going on? Thank you for the gift. A little bit deeper, so I gotta put my bobber up a little bit higher. People pick on me because I fish with a bobber, and you want to know what? I have ADHD, so I'm usually talking to you guys and I don't notice unless I see the bobber go under. So pick on me all you want. I'm still catching stuff and you're not. That's the way I look at it. Check out that baby. Look at it next to my head. It's a pretty big one. Hi, baby. Yeah, baby. Got a jumper. There before I let it go. One. That was pretty quick. Maybe I should become a professional piercer with all this hook removal I'm doing. I'm fishing. Getting a lot of nibbles in this spot. There's a lot of tiny little fish out here. They're like little baby sunfish. So I'm getting a lot of nibbles, but none of them big enough to really cook because they're so small. You're fishing too? That's sweet. This is like one of my favorite things to do. Little welcome cornhole. Oh, I got one. It's a little. Little one. It's cute though. Hello, fishy. Alrighty. Don't stick me. There we go. Take it, little bugger. Two. You out in your kayak? I really want to get a kayak. I've really been debating on it. I used to have a canoe that I would go out in with my husband. Did I miss anything while I was trying to catch that? Let's see. That looks like good. I think this is like the prime spot because I keep getting it. Number 3. Oh, and it's one of the dreaded gobies. These things are so bad for the water. They're invasive. Thank you, Ben. I apologize if I missed any of these comments. Can you guys hear me okay? I know it's loud in here. Whenever I'm by the falls, it's really loud. trout get tired navigating the waterway, so maybe I can find a tired, hungry one. A 10-inch trout, baby. But if you're only 10 inches tall, Hunter, I'm a little bit taller than you. I'm 5'7". Hey Corey, how you doing? That's good to hear. Thank you for the follow. Sorry if I missed a bunch of people coming in and out of the room. Trying to pay attention to you guys and fish at the same time. Good thing I have ADHD. Quake Creek in Rochester, New York. Used to fish at Blue Ridge Parkway. Oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'm over in, hang on, I got another goby. This is Lanier Park. It's like on the outskirts of East Rochester and Penfield. Another goby. I usually tend to fish this way. You're from Florida? Okay. In the late 90s, I lived in New Smyrna Beach. I wasn't there long. It was for work. I used to have to move around a lot for work. I've been in New York most of my life. Oh, I found the sunfish in the goby spot. Alright, well you have a good day, Corey. And thank you for the follow. Thank you guys for the follows and the gifts. You guys are amazing. And the likes and the love. Likes and the love are free. You guys don't have to gift me. This is something I absolutely love doing. Keeps my mental health straight. So I enjoy nature. There's a nice snake back here that I don't want to get me. And I'm hiking. I'm in a good spot. There's a lot of sunfish over here tonight. And gobies, but the sunfish. Yes, mistress. Oh, you're hooked. Got a sunfish. It's a little baby. Oh, baby. I got fish in my lap. I don't have a good grip today. There you go. Boop, right in the water. So that's 3 sunfish and 2 gobies. You've been catching bass all morning? See, I'd love to be catching bass. Unfortunately, I've only been catching a lot of sunfish and gobies and on occasion rock bass. Yeah, guys, I just gotta check something really quick. Okay. I'm here. Thank you for joining the fan club. Oh, look at that. And another. Ooh, oh my goodness. Just got a rock bass. Check out the size of that. And you gave me some good luck. She's a beauty. A hot diggity dog. Yeah, baby. You are fired up. Let me just take that little piece now. Look at that baby. Woohoo! That was exciting. Not much of a fight, but hey, anything's worth it. Yay. Exactly. I was excited. Maybe I need to talk about it more. Seem to be hiding under the ledge of this rock. just caught a rock bass a minute ago. Yeah.
This morning at 7 o'clock. It's got a nice week.
Oh yeah, they're beautiful.
Yeah, they got nice fun with it.
Yeah. There's a huge trout over here stopping my line. Thank you guys for the heartbeat. Trying to. There we go. Yeah, I'm fishing with a night crawler today. There's a big trout that keeps stalking my line, but he's not grabbing. He's just watching. He's watching all the little guys go after him. Up on the rocks. Redo my line with a little bit bigger hook. Hey sausage, how do you feel? I apologize if I missed anybody's conversation. Gotta restring my line. I gotta get some good lines to pull. Good stuff I bought. 8-pound test, but it tends to fruit. I don't want that. I need to buy some really good line. Where's my other books? There we go. Wish you were sitting there fishing with me? Yeah. I'm aiming for trout, but I'm catching a lot of sunnies, gobies, and I just caught a rock bass. See, I had 3 sunnies, 1 rock bass, and 2 gobies. I probably won't remember that later, but people here. I don't know if they're coming down here for lunch. Hey, snack. I apologize if I'm not paying attention to your guys' comments. Runaway Sue stuck in my head. You haven't been fishing a while, you drive trucks, so you don't get a lot of free time. Oh, there. I need to get out more, though. I was stuck in a really depressive state, and one day I was like, you wanna know what? I think I'm gonna get my fishing license, because I haven't been fishing in forever. I found my holes in my husband's tackle box. So I was like, yeah, I better get my license. I'll just try it. You know, it's something we used to do, and I absolutely adore it. It's helped me so much. I went through a horrible state of depression after I lost my husband and my dad, like 3 weeks apart from each other. So this has brought me back to earth. And everybody laughs when I tell them that, like my friends. But you want to know what? They're not here with me. They don't get to see the joy I get out of it. I get to be outside, enjoy this beautiful weather. It is relaxing. This is just a beautiful area I live in. I mean, not many people like have a creek right next to their house. You know? It's like not right next to mine, but I'm in within 5 minutes of it. There's a beautiful trout right over there. I wonder if I can. can't do this fast enough. The sun's hitting the water just right that you can start to see that rainbow trout coming out. It looks like a rainbow, a brown trout. See if we can entice it. Looks like I'm going with the muddy water. Thank you for the follow. Hopefully I can catch something else for you guys. Will I catch something? I already caught a couple things. I don't want to hear it, mister. Were you at work? Ha 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 for you. Thank you, Adam. Picking on me. It's funny, everybody says that they're their kind of gal, but I'm still over here crazy and single. Maybe that's what it is. It's the crazy. Thinking more like bringing yeah. They all promise a boat. But here I am still fishing from the shoreline. Takes more than a boat to get my attention. I promised coffee and only delivered once. Exactly. take it. I like this one, but my other one, I broke the tip off of it. I bought a kit to repair it, but it's just not the same when I fish with it and cast with it. I don't know if I did it wrong or it just doesn't feel right because it's a different thing. There's rain upstream, get out fast. Oh, I know. I follow the weather patterns and all that. I'm actually one of those dorks that studies clouds and different patterns and all that stuff. I have all the alerts on my phone. I used to be an EMT, so. Yeah. I could go so many places with that, but I can't run it. I am covered in mud today. Look at me, all dirty. A dirty girl today. You take that differently too. Oh, I didn't set the hooking time. You roll in the mud, you get a reason to get in the river, minus water. Yeah, right. Cluster trout. I'm just getting the right now I got the one big rock bass, and then I had a bunch of sunnies, a couple gobies. Hey King, how you doing? You missed it. I caught a big fish. Thank you for joining my family. Caught a huge rock bass. Bunch of trout in here, but they're ignoring me like most people. Thank you for the vote. Thank you guys for all the likes and love too. I can see the trout, they're just not interested in what I have to offer, I guess. Kind of like men. Oh, I lost it. Oh man. I am in Rochester, New York. This is Arundecoit Creek. Yeah, it is beautiful here. I'm lucky that this is like not even 5 minutes from my house. There's always these gorgeous falls. When I was in my teens, we used to hang out in the water here. We go chunky dunking late at night. Hey, Big Daddy, how you doing? You live up that way. Been there a few times. A couple months. Oh, that's cool. The blue heron just flew by. How you doing, Big Dad? Mosquitoes are starting to come out. Good. New York and around the Quick Creek. So far we've caught 3 sunnies, 2 gobies, and a rock bass. And I could see trout. They have no interest in what are my wares, you know. They're just kind of, I guess, tanning underwater. They're sitting in the sun. Actually, hang on, let me approve that comments. They are biting today. I just caught a bunch of them when I first got here. That's what I did. Thank you for the follows. Thank you guys for the likes and love and the gifts. You guys are amazing. Just remember, you don't have to gift. Catherine is free. I think that's, what is that, a perch? A little teeny tiny perch. Yeah, I'm in, let's see, I don't know if I answered this. I'm in Rochester, New York. I'm in Irondequoit Creek. Thank you guys for the gifts and the love. And the follows. They're nice people. Thank you guys for and the taps and the love and the follow. I would like to catch another rock bass. That one was pretty big. Sunfish very having a time of their life right here. I'd like to catch a big trout for you guys, but I'm not good at that. They ignore my my bait. Hey, Big Red, how you doing? That's good to hear. Let's see. Yeah, I caught a couple things, Rockstar. I caught, what was it? 3 sunfish, 2 gobies, and a rock bass. And a tiny perch. Yeah, exactly. I think it depends on where I'm fishing, and I'm getting more used to this area and how to fish it. I think that helps too. Any foot tattoos? Would you ever get one? Yes, I do have a foot tattoo. I have a heart on my foot to keep me grounded. Caught on a branch. Thank you guys for the follow. I'll get your comments in a second. I'm just trying to fix my line so I can go to the automatic screen. rainbow trout right there in the water. It's the bluish looking thing. He's swimming up the rocks there. He's the one that's been ignoring my line. Oh, and I cast right into that branch again. There we go. Got it. Hey, Cookie, how you doing? Thank you for the gift. Or silver. I believe that was a rainbow trout because the other ones are like more of an earthy green brown trout. Beautiful day in the advice. Yeah, I've had a couple actually. I had 3 sunfish and I know this isn't much. It's a little baby sunny for you guys. Hang on, please. Go home and tell your mama you got your lip pierced. Thank you guys for the gifts and the love. And the follows. And the heartbeats. My poor fishing towels had its days. Yep, I'm trout fishing. I don't go every day. I try to go a couple times a week. It's hit and miss, so it's like I don't have a schedule thing that I do. Because for me, it depends on the weather and how hot it is out. But I try to go a couple times a week. Ever since May 1st, I've been going a couple times a week. I took 2 weeks off when my kid was out of school. I love doing this because you don't spend really a lot of money doing it. I think the most I've spent is on new fishing hooks. And every once in a while I'll go up and buy some earthworms or night crawlers. Because the only thing I can find in my yard when I look for worms is what is it, those little tiny, I think they're called red worms. And the fish don't hit as much on those using lures or flies. Or from Syracuse of insects, we've been on bass fish, just started fly fishing. I want to learn how to fly fish. I have a fly fishing pole, but I don't know like the setup or anything like that, but I'd love to learn. I have an Orvis pole that's it's old, but it's brand new. It's been in the case forever. Everyone tells me Orvis is a good brand. I don't know. But I know how to tie flies. I'm not good at fly fishing, but I think I'd absolutely love it. Right now, I am just using a hook because it's really rocky here, and whenever I use like a spin cast or anything like that, I get caught up easily. I'm not good at this. It's all guesswork for me, but I love doing it. I'm a Jill of all trades and a master of none. Use an Orvis? Yeah. I mean, somebody gave it to me. It was like handed down to me that it's somebody never used. I just never, I gotta pull it out and see if I got the reel and everything for it. I might need a reel for it. But I don't know any, all my friends, they don't even go fishing. Kind of hoity-toity. They want to go out for coffee. I used to do that all the time, but I love this so much more. I'd rather sit with the fishes. And then I go live with you guys so I don't get bored because I like to ramble because there's nobody at my house to talk to during the day. So I just come live and visit with you guys. I've learned to adapt to a more simplistic life. I used to be somebody that would go out all the time, and I was very extroverted, and I'm not that way anymore. I think I've changed into a different person in the last year. Thank you for the follow. I wish I could be more entertaining for you guys. This is about what you get. It's either I'm fishing or I'm on super late at night between like midnight and 4 a.m. because I can't sleep and I just lay there and jibber jabber with you guys. You miss New York? Yeah. I'm on the outskirts of Rochester and Penfield, so I still have a Rochester address though. I would love to catch a trout, but I'm mainly catching sunnies and a couple perch and a couple gobies, a rock bass. The rock bass was huge that caught. Somebody came in here and said they were catching bass all morning. Next thing I know, that was the thing that hit. So, please nobody say shark. Hey, Big Daddy, how you doing? I am using. Let me approve that. I don't know why it's. I'm using night crawlers at the moment, and I also have frozen cooked shrimp, which they generally hit well on out here. That's what I usually bring on the days that I don't feel like going and getting night crawlers. I'm one of those people, I have ADHD, and I hate like a million tasks before I want to go do something. So I keep shrimp in the freezer just for that, if I'm out of the worms. Thank you for the roses. I'll have to go back during my live and see the rock bass that I caught, because that's the biggest one I've caught like in the last couple of weeks. When I first started fishing here in early May, it was like bitterly cold out in the 40s, and I caught a rainbow trout. It was like 10 inches, and a brown trout about 8 inches. But it was so cold out that my phone kept like crashing. Bass usually hit harder if you add anise. Oh, I didn't know that. I'll have to try that. I had anise at home. Somebody told me to try fishing with hot dogs, but it's like when I did that, I got no hits. So I don't know. Maybe it was the brand. I really would love to go out on Lake Ontario and do some fishing, but my brother used to have a boat, but he's got 5 kids, so it's like they never stop long enough to go fishing. They usually just out there like pleasure cruising. Oh, they're biting good today, but it's mainly a lot of sunnies. I can see the rainbow trout. They just have no interest in me. They ignore me like most people. The dreaded goby. Now we're up to 3 gobies. There you go. Ooh, he's hyperactive. Here, you little spicy booger. You guys there? Trout love marshmallow bright food coloring. And fish oil, trout oil best, but you have used the oil. Oh, that's cool. I never thought of that. You caught 12 bass, biggest was 19. Oh, sweet. See, I'm dying to, I kind of really want to go fishing on the lake so bad, because I'm dying to, go fishing for something that puts up a fight. I've never really had much of that here. These guys tend not to put up a fight. I regret when I lived in Florida, I never went fishing. So if I go back there, I'm planning on Maybe renting a charter or something. I know we have them here in New York too, but I don't know how expensive they are. You'll take me salmon fishing? I'd love to go salmon fishing. I just really want something that's gonna put up a fight. The only thing that I am like so grossly covered in mud from sitting here. The only thing that ever like puts up a fight is when I've done like carp from the shoreline. And I had a catfish give me a fight one time. Usually the catfish don't fight too bad, but you have a buddy who does charters? Oh, that's cool. We should do a charter. Yeah. Covered in mud now. People are going to think I live in the woods. What do we get? We got another sunny. How many is that now? 5 sunny? That one's a little bit decenter than the other ones. That one I caught was huge, so the pumpkin seed. Calm down, you're a little spicy. Hang on, baby. I got it. There's that one. Good little guy. Sorry if I missed any comments, guys. There's another rainbow trout over here. Actually, that might be a brown trout. It doesn't have that hue to it.
There you are again.
Yep. How you doing?
How are you?
Good. How about you?
Nothing, huh?
Oh, I had let's see, I've had 5 sunnies, a rock bass.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, there is fish in here. Okay.
Oh yeah, there's trout. There's actually one swimming around over here. You'll see him when he comes out against the rocks. He's kind of over that way.
What is it? Trout?
It's a trout. I think it's a brown trout, but it looks about that big.
Really?
It was over there.
Is it in that hole right there?
Probably. Because he was over on the rocks, and then he went that way when I cast.
Really?
So you heard my thing hit the water, so.
Okay. Cool.
Bunch of sunnies
They hang
here.
underneath that ledge.
What was that?
They hang underneath the ledge, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. The mosquitoes are starting to come out.
Okay, there he is right there.
Yep.
You see them?
Yep.
Or do you have something?
No, that's it.
Big issue.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them. There were a bunch of rainbows too, but they keep swimming back up that way.
Oh, rainbow trout?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, you eat them fat ones. Oh yeah, these are tough.
Yeah.
Got the yellow fish. I went to Dick's. Just buy some split shots, $15.
Oh, really?
They want $15 for split shots that are like this, or little catch.
Oh, wow.
Have you seen that?
That's ridiculous.
Is that nuts?
Yeah.
Why is it so expensive?
I have no clue.
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe how much money they were.
When I need like little stuff, I just go to Walmart. It's so much
Yeah, I'm
easier
gonna
to
try
run in and
Walmart.
grab it.
It might be cheaper, probably cheaper.
Yeah.
You know, they're always cheap. Everything's always cheaper at Walmart.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm Mike, by the way.
I'm Tammy.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Good luck to you.
Thank you. You too. got another sunset. What are we up to? Number 5. Hey, baby. The little one. The mud off my pole. Hey, Battleborn, how you doing? Thank you for the gifts. Oh, thank you so much. You're awesome. Thank you for the gifts. Hey, Montana. I'm in New York, Rochester, not big old city. I'm in Western New York. So we got waterfalls, yeah. How's life in Montana? Thank you for the gifts. What's everybody up to today? cats, and I think that bird was coming down to grab it. Thank you for the gifts. I don't know if I missed it. Hey, Big Dad. How's everyone doing? I'm doing good. Caught me a bunch of little fish. One big rock bass. I have to start writing it down though. I have the memory of a goldfish. I think I've caught like either 5 or 6 sunfish. 2 perch, a bunch of gobies, and a rock bass. And I could see the trout. They just have no interest in me. Well, hello, West Virginia. How are you? I'm in Rochester, New York. go somewhere else besides my own yard. Here in New York, it's like $5 for a dozen night crawlers. That's ridiculous. I got the song Run Around Sue stuck in my head. I heard it on the way here, and now it's like playing in a loop on my head. Oh, so cool. Another sunny. Here we go. Alright, put your little pin down so you don't spike me. Come on now. There we go. One little bugger. There's like, I think number 6 or 7. I don't know. Hey everybody. I'm just watching this rainbow trout below me. Just totally ignore my bait. He's looking at it. He won't come within like 10 inches of it. Show you. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let's see. There's a beautiful rainbow trout right over here. I don't know if you can see it from my camera. It's a littler, it's a smaller one compared to what I'm used to seeing. Still pretty. Thank you, Sterno. How you doing? Thank you for the follow, Niner. I'm sorry if I'm not catching anybody's. Yeah, I caught actually a bunch of things today. Like 6 or 7 sunnies. I caught a really big rock bass earlier, and then I caught 2 tiny perch, yellow perch, and then a bunch of gobies. I don't know if you guys know what those are. They're invasive. I want to catch a trout, but they want nothing to do with me. I gotta get some power bait. I keep saying I'm gonna, and then I don't. I tend to find I have a hard time with the power bait getting it to stay on my line. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So, yep, New York. This is actually Irondequoit Creek in Rochester, New York. I'm using night crawlers at the moment. I also have some shrimp because I only have like 2 night crawlers left. I didn't get a new box in today. Oh, you're in Dansville? Hey, I go camping in Dansville up at Stony Brook. That's my favorite park to camp because you can go right in the water in the brook there. But yeah, I'm just using night crawlers today. I do have the shrimp for a backup, but I've noticed over here they like the earthworms, whereas over on the other side of the creek they like the shrimp. I've seen a lot of rainbow trout today. They just want nothing to do with me. And I need to go pick up some little bit larger boats. Probably going to be fishing for about 20 minutes longer, and then I gotta go. You're 5 minutes from Stony Brook? That's cool. Yeah, I grew up loving Dansville, so Dansville's an awesome place. I have family down there. Well, they're technically family. Used to be married to my uncle, but they're still family to me because there's kids involved. But I go camping at the brook a lot. But I didn't catch it right. I lost it. It is very peaceful here. I try to come here a couple times a week and go live with you guys. I have a gentleman, Walter, if you're watching, hello. He lives in the nursing home, and his daughter always, she works there as a nurse, and she brings him the tablet when I'm fishing, so he's usually in here watching me. Thank you for the gifts and the love, you guys. We had a little bit of luck today. I caught a really good rock bass earlier. Hang on. Flannel's soaked. Hey Gandalf, how you doing? I'm down to me last worm. That's alright, I'm only going to be fishing for another 15 minutes. You're going to message me, but you don't know how. If you go into the main thing, if you add me, you can message me. You got to add me as a friend first, though, because otherwise it gets wiped off. If you're not my friend, you can't just message me. You figured it out. It's not deep. I could stand in it. It's not deep, but the rainbow trout, they like, oh, almost had one, but I wasn't paying attention. They like make their way down the falls, and then they sit on top of the rocks and get some sun. Like when you see them, there's only like maybe 2 inches of water above them. I'd have to rerun my line when I get home. You're a spray painter, I probably paint for artists. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. I wish I was that talented. You do galaxy painting? Oh, that's cool. I love galaxy stuff. I'm a big star and moon kind of gal. My son's named Orion, for goodness sake. I love that kind of stuff. Biting me. I gotta put my hair down to bite my neck. It's better. Oh, you don't have to do that. Okay, you tried. Use the last of this worm, and then I'm going to be out of here quickly. I got to run some errands for my mom. So, supposed to be at her house a little afternoon. Maybe for our last hurrah, we can catch something good. Or maybe not. We'll see. In your message, but you have to look at it. No, that's fine. I'll look. I just can't check it out until after I get off the live here. I just had a little tiny fish on my lip. Where I'm at, I don't fish with lures, and the only reason is I'm not very good at this, and whenever I put a lure on, I tend to get caught up in the rocks, so I don't know if I'm doing it wrong or have my pole set up wrong. I don't have anyone to teach me anything. I basically go off of YouTube videos and stuff that I know from growing up, so this is all guesswork to me. I'd love to get some trout. I've seen them, they just have no interest in what I have to offer, so it's probably my setup, I don't know. But it's so rocky here, it's like whenever I have lures on, I get caught up easily. And then I have to wander out there and get my lure so nobody gets one in the foot. That's cool. Where I live, my friends, they're just not into this. When they go camping, they go to like music festivals and stuff. I'm like a camping camper. I like to go have fires and hang out with people. Oh, we got my worm. You know, go hiking along the creek bed. Collecting some crawdads. Early morning or late afternoon, it's probably more active. Oh yeah, I've seen tons of them here. It's just, they're not interested in what I have, so I don't know. I need to get some bigger hooks too. I'm using these little ones. That's all I got left. Catching a lot of sunnies. They're good for trout. Caught a really cool rock bass earlier. I'll have to do a reclip of it. If you haven't fished in Western New York with your 20 years, but was in Hudson Valley for 20 years. Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah, I don't go fishing much up in Dansville. Usually it's just camping there. And when I'm camping, like when I have my kids with me, I can't really go fishing. My son has autism, so this is kind of like you got to be a helicopter parent around him. Please help. Film the bed upstream and let it drift. Yeah, I have done that. It's just I'm not catching nothing. And I keep getting caught if I go too far. There's a bunch of... It was really bad here for a while, and this was raging. I have a couple videos earlier in my profile where you can see how bad this was raging. Like this spot I'm sitting right now, it floods over a lot. I'd love to try fishing for salmon. I don't know if it's good or bad, but I'm a catch and release person, but I don't know, if I caught a good salmon, I might keep one. Every once in a while I'll keep a trout, but my kids won't eat it, so it's usually I only keep one if I do keep anything, and everything else I toss back. And it's noon because I can hear the fire whistle up above you. Thanks. I'd love to try walking down there and fishing like right under the falls, but it's really, you can see it. See how the water's like kind of flowing over here? It's like that's where I'd have to stand. I'm just nervous about falling. I'm very clumsy. I'm not good on my feet. So. Salmon eggs are good too. Yeah, definitely. I haven't had much luck fishing with eggs. That's why I always revert back to the earthworms. I'm willing to try different stuff. I just get bored because I have nobody to fish with. Polarized glasses so to see better. I'd have to order some. I have to wear my glasses. I'm blind without my glasses on, so I can't see much. So I'd have to order some polarized ones. I do have a pair of sunglasses. I should try those. I'm not sure if they're polarized ones. I know they tell you to get the green tinted ones, or somebody else told me the yellow tinted ones, but I don't know. Yeah, I should try that.
Good?
I got a rock bass that was pretty big earlier and
Really?
a bunch of sunnies, yeah.
I haven't been here in 20 years.
Oh, really?
I just came back to town and it hasn't changed a whole lot.
Yeah.
One is full, huh?
Yeah, usually this was like, it was raging a couple weeks ago. This was all filled over. This was almost flooded.
Yeah. Good. Good spot.
Yeah, it's nice here.
Like 40 years ago, I lived briefly for a summer.
Oh, yeah?
Two old white farmhouses.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And then I guess someone told me that, well, obviously they tore them down and they built those mega houses over there.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
But it was a cool place to live. You could hear this all night.
Oh, I know. I'd love to live right on the water. That would be nice.
I know.
I was using worms. I just ran out, and then I switched over to shrimp. But the sunfish love the shrimp.
Oh, they're like little frozen shrimp.
Yeah, the little salad shrimp. I just buy a cheap package of them, and oh my god, they love them.
Very cool. They used to catch like big steelheads and stuff in here.
Yeah. The trout earlier were all like hanging out in this area, in the rocky area where the sun is, but they've seemed to have gone away right now.
Yeah, that time of day, I think.
Yeah. Usually I catch more first thing in the morning.
They have perch in here?
Yes, yep. A lot of rainbow and brown trout. I caught 2 yellow perch earlier, but they were small ones.
Yeah.
Huge rock bass though, and just sunnies. Lots of sunnies.
Yeah, that's for those of me.
Yeah.
Very cool. They have nestled so you don't get caught on the rocks.
Yeah.
You go over there, go underneath the rock, get crawfish,
Yeah.
and then immediately use those for bait.
Yeah.
They're great.
If you go on the other side of the bridge and come in from the Penfield side and go down, they have like a trail that's back there now that cuts over by the water where everybody used to swim.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's a lot of like crawfish and stuff
Yeah.
over there. The only thing is there's usually a lot of fishermen over there, so it's like, they'll crowd you out.
Yeah, cool. You fish a lot?
I'm here a couple times a week, yeah. I just do it just as something that's close to my house, so.
Yeah, that's good. I was in Florida, I just flew back here.
Oh, okay.
Have fun, have a great rest of the day.
Oh, you too. Thank you. Sorry about that, guys. Everybody likes to talk to me. Nice cats. Look for dark parts of the water. There's definitely dark spots. Yeah, I just walked up there where I got my hook caught on a rock. I'm thinking about walking back up there because now my shoes are soaked. And it's not bad walking if I stay back a little bit from the edge. Hopefully I wouldn't fall. So I might leave you guys here for a second and wander over there, see if I can cast out there, and then I gotta get going. take you for a little quick walk. You can see the stream. Yeah, 1 second. You still there? I'm still here, guys. Sorry, I walked up a little bit. What the heck did I just do? There we go. I'll bring you guys with me. It's a little okay to navigate. I just got to be careful. And there's another deeper part over here I don't want to fall into. This is about it. It's very slippery here. There we go. Next time I need to wear better shoes though. This is everything that's behind me. So that's about where I go fishing. And I gotta try to get back without falling in these crevices. I don't want to break my ankle. I should wear my water shoes next time, but I have better grip with my Adidas. Oh, thank you for joining my team. I'll read your comments in a minute. I'm just trying to navigate. Let's see. Yeah, I walked up the rocks a little bit. Let's see. The fishing was actually good today. This is a good place to go swimming. In high school, we used to come here and go swimming like after school, so, or late at night. That's why I love coming here. I'm gonna put you back in here while I pack up, though. You can at least see a little bit upstream. I know it's kind of hidden by this brush. I gotta fix my pole. I got tangled. I gotta pull my reel apart tonight. I think I got some mud in it. I should restring it. Maybe I'll make a run out to the store and get some new string. Okay. Alright, I'm losing my mind. There they are. Losing my mind today. Thank you guys for the follows, and if anybody's sending me hearts or love, I want to say thank you while I was down the stream a little bit, or down the creek. Can't stand this line, so I should reline it tonight. Somebody up there, the reason I got tangled up is there's a bunch of fishing line like across it, like I got caught in the rocks, and it goes right across 2 rocks. It's like I'd have to jump in and walk down there. Maybe I should wear my bathing suit next time, but I probably won't go live if I do that. It's just kind of weird. Generally I fish with night crawlers and shrimp. Sometimes I used to make power bait. I haven't made it in a while because last time I did, I had a hard time keeping it on my hook here. So I don't think I did that batch right because it wasn't really staying. I've tried corn before. I know a lot of people have luck with corn. Hot dogs, not so much. Somebody suggested it, but I didn't get a lot with it. I'm not the greatest at this. Like I said, I just come to relax, be away from people for a little bit. I'm a mom of, I have 2 autistic kids. One is like really high functioning, one is nonverbal. So I don't get to go out a lot and do things. And this is one of the cheapest free things you can do. And lately I'm all about saving money. So this is where you'll find me. Shaking my fishtail at the Coyote Ugly. Usually I'm out here fishing for trout. I catch a lot of sunfish. There's yellow perch, rock bass. There's catfish in here. I haven't caught any though. Thank you for the gifts. I don't want to leave. Try something really quick. Probably gonna regret it, but somebody's gardening. I can smell it. I'm pretty sure it's the girl up there up on the rocks. So, it smells good. It's illegal in New York. Alright, I don't have any sinkers on here. Ooh, what the fuck was that? I just got bit by a spider. It's a butterfly. Trying to convince my mom to get her fishing license and come with me, but she won't. She used to go fishing all the time, and now she doesn't want to, so I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the bad company. You guys think I'm bad company? Probably am. Probably ignore most of your comments. Thank you for the gifts. We were catching really good earlier. Now I'm not good. I think it's the time of day though. It's like 12, almost 12:30 here. I need to get going. I'm sure my mom will be calling soon. I'm just curious to try this with no sinkers or anything. See if I get any nibbles. Let it just kind of float on top of the water. goby. These things are the bane of my existence. And he knows it. Great. Found that little feisty one. My goodness, you got a mouthful of shrimp there. Hang on. Want to say hi to everybody? Hi. I'm just using up the last of my shrimp. Then I got responsibilities. Probably a fishing stream next to Stony Brook. Oh, that's cool. I've never brought my gear down there because usually when I go camping, I don't go fishing, but it's not that far of a drive. I mean, it's like not even an hour away from me, so it wouldn't be a bad like day fishing trip. Fish are feeling good today. I can't remember the exact count, but I had 6 or 7 sunfish, 2 yellow perch, and a rock bass, and a bunch of gobies. The other day I had 14. So today was still a good day. I caught a rock bass. The other day was mainly all sunnies. I didn't even count the gobies the other day. Oh, I had a couple perch the other day. But all the perch I catch are small. They're like really tiny little yellow perch. What I'll do is I'll go over my footage and find the rock bass one. And I'll put that out because they always offer me to put like the live videos after I've been live up. And I'll find that little clip of it. Because it was nice. Bigger than the one I caught on the other side of the creek. I don't know. I'm just dying to go fishing on the lake. That's my biggest thing. I know. I have this guilt thing about leaving them on the side or like bringing them home with me. My friend said you're supposed to cut the heads off them, but I feel bad doing it. I don't know. I'm probably the goby in the game of life. I want somebody chopping my head off. Usually when the herring's here, I throw them to him and he eats them, but he hasn't been around today. Do you know if there's a, Big Daddy, do you know if there's like an air show in the area? I keep getting like all these like really cool like jets and stuff going over my house. And I didn't hear anything about an air show. I'm just curious. I don't know if there's one in the area. Oh yeah, I've caught a bunch of stuff today. Rock bass, a bunch of sunfish, some gobies, and a couple of yellow perch. And now I gotta get going and go get my mama. It might be training. Yeah, I probably am a goby. I'd like to think I was a rainbow trout, but yeah, I don't think so. Getting crowded now. Might be training for military, yeah. It's crazy that they've been dropping so low and they're loud. When they go over my house, oh my goodness, they sound like they're landing. Come on, yurt for worms. Nope. Oh, Fort Drum is doing exercises? Okay. That makes sense. Training for the war, yeah, exactly. Caught 16 bass and called it a day. I'm so jealous of that. That's awesome. I'd love to catch some bass. I really need to like kick myself in the butt to go to the lake one of these days, but if it's too far from home, I get nervous. I have a daughter who has panic attacks, and I'm the one that gets called when she's having a panic attack. National Guard here with the helicopters. I always have the helicopters going over my house, but I'm on the flight path for the hospitals. Oh, ooh, almost knocked you guys. I gotta unduct tape you guys. Okay. Yeah, I carry duct tape in the woods. Don't surprise me, guys. I also carry an axe. Good today? I got about, I think 6 or 7 sunnies, rock bass, and 2 perch. So
Nice.
Not bad at all.
Yeah.
You have a good day.
You too.
Thanks. Now we're walking back to my vehicle. There's some people over here partaking in things I don't even want to know. So I'm getting out of here. They're acting like they're on something. Sorry, you're probably gonna get a glorious boob shot right now. There we go. Alrighty. Land was soaked. Let's see, got my keys, wallet, phone. I think I lost my brain, but we'll go with that. Away from these people over here. They're tweaking on something. Oh, the sheriff's office just pulled up, so somebody called it in. I am getting out of here. Yes, indeed. I won't put them on camera because I wouldn't want somebody to do that to my family, but they're walking like it's The Walking Dead, and I just don't want to be involved. Yeah. Basically. Alright, do I have everything? Oh, I know what I need to do. The girl came over and started talking to me and she was acting all, so I was like, yeah, I'm out of here. So what's everybody doing? Yep, indeed. It's not a sheriff, well, it is a sheriff's car. It says it's a sheriff car, but I've never seen one before. It's a sheriff's car with a mental wellness sticker on the side of it. But it doesn't look like a normal police car, but they just pulled up, so I believe somebody called them in. There were a bunch of people here, and then all of a sudden everybody scattered and left while I was out fishing. Everybody took off, and I think that's why. It's like Night of the Living Dead here. Oh my goodness. I'm taking my chance to pull away. I gotta let you guys go though. I can't drive and be on here, but I love you and I'll probably be on later. Thank you all for watching, gifting, hearting, and sending me likes, alright? I love you guys. I'll see you later. I gotta pull away. Bye.